Oh, no.
Yeah,
Look, I this and it's not, and the
I mean,
all right, hey, just,
then... What exact...
Huh?
Is that really... You were...
If I do,
Hardly. Most likely.
My fellow Elysian, I know how much you have been looking forward to this day. Regrettably, however, I must inform you that Inspector Cletus and his companion have not yet returned. Therefore, we cannot yet exclude the remote possibility that down on Deponia, part of the population have somehow managed to survive among the junk to this day. Prime Controller Ulysses has confirmed that the Órganon is ready to fulfill its mission. As soon as the inspection team give the all-clear on their return from the ruins of Portofisco, nothing will stand in the way of the spectacular start of our journey to Utopia. It is only a matter of hours until we can finally give the Órganon the signal to go ahead and blow up our home planet. The good news is, due to this delay, the water slide will stay open for now.
Junk. Acrid smoke. Hey, wait a minute. Smoke! Fire!
What?
Fire!
Good morning, ladies.
Look, the fire extinguisher. I'll wake Bozo and get the mine detector.
Take it easy. I'm just making breakfast here.
Fried sludge with honey. Oh, not again.
The allergy medication is in the cupboard with a bear trap.
Nonsense. The sludge is just a base. I am fishing. At this very moment, I'm using the diving crane to catch something big.
Oh, goody. That's a new one.
No problem. Let me think.
We should be in the Sea of Shards by now.
Do we have enough bandages left?
Doc?
Yes?
This isn't the Sea of Shards.
What?
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. I hatched a great plan while you were asleep.
What have you done?
I found an abandoned on-ramp for the Órganon's monorail track. And so I thought to myself, Bozo's cutter used to be a rail vehicle, right?
Rufus!
What?
You steered us onto an Órganon cruiser route.
Yeah, and it'll take us directly to the Upper Ascension Station in Portofisco.
Where the Órganon's headquarters are.
And where the last high boat to Elysium is anchored. That was the plan, wasn't it? I will use my amazing resemblance to Cletus to sneak on board, together with Gold.
But...
So come on, let's eat something first. That's the diving crane. I've got a bite.
I thought we weren't on the water anymore.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? So what took the bait?
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I guess this means Bozo will finally accept the fact that he needs a new cutter. Oh, Rufus, you were so right. You are such a good friend. Ha! It's his own fault. What a lard bag. Uh-oh.
What's kept you, Argus? I was just talking to the Elysian Council of Elders. They're starting to get nervous.
We're on our way, Prime Controller. Inspector Cletus and his companion are on board. There will be no further delays.
I should very much hope so. Ulysses, over.
Treason! Stop the engines, Argus.
Cletus, you have no business here. You're supposed to stay in the cabin until we reach Porto Fisco.
That will have to wait. This woman is not my fiancée.
Put his eyeballs in the waffle iron.
I know that. She's a Deponian with a brain implant, which also happens to contain the cartridge with the mind of your fiancée.
No, it doesn't. Do you think this sounds like gold?
Chew flesh from their ankles. Rotten vinegar.
Maybe she's about to have, a visit from Aunt Flo.
Rubbish. That Rufus pulled a fast one on me. We need to turn back.
You fool! Excuse me, bailiff, sir. There's something on the track. What do I care? Run it over. We have no time to lose. The inspector has forgotten something important, and he's in trouble if he can't find it soon. Oppenbot, you will go with Inspector Cletus.
As you wish, bailiff.
Phew! Goal! Goal! Hang on, I'm coming! Ouch! Ooh! Close! Ouch! Ooh! Close! Ouch! Ooh! Close! Ouch! Ooh! Close! Ouch! Ouch! And wha! Hi! Whew. Phew! Go! Go! And what? Hi! Whew. The crane might break at any moment. I need to do something. Anything. You've chosen a romantic location.
Well, you refused to go to the theatre.
At least the seats would have been more comfortable.
For starters, you might want to tighten the screws. In the meantime, I'll try to free the cable.
Consider it done. Huh? Hey! Oops. Oh,
Any progress?
well, yeah, there is some, progress, so to speak.
What have you done?
Wasn't me!
Damn it, Rufus, we're going to fall!
No, we won't!
I'm slipping!
No problem, I've gotcha!
have we here?
That's Rufus, of course. Don't you know anything?
And who are you?
Oh, just a fan. Don't pay any attention to me.
A what? A fan?
Exactly. Just carry on, will you? But just a teeny tiny question first. How are you going to get rid of him?
How? What?
You know, what spectacular Rufus maneuver are you going to use?
Oh, that. I'll confuse him with my blackout tactics.
Ah, a residual light shot. I need to set my flash to the highest level.
Blackout? You're bluffing.
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I definitely am.
I'll switch on my night vision equipment just in case.
There! Done! Do your thing, Rufus! Man, this is going to be so epic!
Okay. 1, 2...
I'm blind! I'm blind! What?
And... ta-da!
Wow! You actually did it!
Yeah. That's me, you know.
How on earth did you do that?
Wait for the photo.
And now you're gonna go save gold, right?
Who? Oh, her, sure.
How are you gonna do that?
One thing at a time. The two of us should have a talk first.
We should?
Yeah, fan to idol.
Wow, what an honor!
So, you're a fan of mine.
My name is Barry. I traveled for miles only so I could talk to my greatest idol just this once.
Well, then let me talk, instead of boring me with the story of your empty life. We should use the time for an interview.
Really? Shouldn't you be saving gold first?
Her. All in good time. A true hero must take care of his fan base.
Wow, you really are the greatest.
Did you hear about the time I saved gold from the claws of the Órganon?
Sure. The story about how you caught her when she fell from the sky is legendary. Almost as legendary as your selfless decision to take her back to Elysium, completely disregarding your own best interest.
Legendary? It's epic. Do you know how I uncovered the Órganon's conspiracy?
Well, of course. You fought your way through hundreds of Órganon soldiers to beat the truth out of Cletus. That's how you learned that the Elysians are planning to blast Deponia to pieces. But they have no idea that Deponia is inhabited. Prime Controller Ulysses and Argos, his henchmen, are keeping this fact a secret. And they got Cletus to falsify his report to reflect that.
Wow, sounds like you were there. Do you realize it was me who started the rebellion against the Órganon?
Who else? In the floating black market, you had the idea to look for comrades and arbs to fight against the Dark Exchequer. That's where you recruit Janosch, Garliff, and Weeble, who happen to be floating past in a pickle barrel.
Gosh, he even knows the things I made up. Have you also heard that I prevented the depopulation of the Rust Red Sea?
Naturally! You led the rebel attack against an Órganon blast tower. You blocked the bomb suspension clamps all by yourself, and then you proceeded to save Goal from the claws of her devious would-be fiancé, Cletus.
That's exactly how it happened. What else would you like to know?
Actually, I already know it all. I would much prefer to watch you perform a new feat of heroism.
You already know it all? Don't make me laugh. How about a little photo session?
Oh, fantastic!
Let's see. What would be a suitable subject?
I could take a picture of you saving Goal.
Yeah, but then she would be in the picture too, right? Wouldn't that distract unnecessarily from the protagonist?
Quite on the contrary. It would emphasize your selflessness.
You think so? All right, then get ready and make sure my selflessness is clearly visible in the picture.
Ingenious! You found the cruiser's manual speed control!
Exactly, the manual thingamy.
I feel another brilliant Rufus maneuver coming up!
Yeah, can you try to feel it without making so much noise?
I see! You're accelerating the cruiser instead of stopping it like everyone else would have done.
That's because everyone else is an idiot.
And the cutter being caught in the cogs is part of your plan as well, right?
Yeah! And wow! The way I took out that Órganon with my shadow attack! Did you see that?
For the 1000th time, Rufus.
That was so cool! They call him Rufus! Rufus!
Oh.
Everybody now! He's cool and he's smart! It's something modern art! What? Hey! Where are you going?
There's a hotel down there. I really need a wash, especially for my ears.
But, Goal?
Come on, Rufus.
Are you mad at me?
Dirty, battered, humiliated. All of that. But mad at you? No. It was actually kind of cool.
Oh yeah! Something modern art! Haha, stairs. Dark and steep and slippery. Huh. I'd better take a jump. After all, I hate to... fall on my butt. That would be too embarrassing.
My circuits are scrambled. I shouldn't get up so fast.
Or get a little exercise.
Whoa! Don't creep up on me like that!
Creep. I rang the bell.
Phew! I thought it was my tinnitus. It wouldn't surprise me, though, with all that noise from the cruiser route, not to mention the cold draft or the mold, but I digress. Welcome to the Hotel Menetekel. Would you like to rent a room?
Actually, I was just looking for my friends.
A geriatric garden gnome, a girly giraffe, and a circus bear in a hat?
That's them.
Yeah, they just checked in. They didn't look like they could afford a lawyer, so I gave them room 5. But don't worry. As long as they don't touch any light switches, electrical sockets, or load-bearing architecture, they should survive the night, provided they stay in the room after midnight, of course. Which reminds me, do you happen to have unfinished business with demons, dark gods, or the recently dead?
Not that I know of.
Super! That's all right then. You have no idea how squeamish some insurance companies can be when it comes to supernatural causes of death. Here's your key. Please have a pleasant stay here at Hotel Menetekel.
Thank you, my good man. I'm going to my room.
Yeah, do that. I won't stop you. And before you ask, that does not constitute an act of negligent bodily harm. We've had that checked. Ding dong! Be right there. Ding dong! Be right there. Be right there. Yoo-hoo! 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 Yoo-hoo!
It fits. Ah, there you are. And wow, what is all this stuff? Did you just set it up?
No. Neurofusion chambers are standard in this hotel. Of course we did.
Huh, pretty speedy. And what does one do with a neuro thingy? Can you watch scrambled channels?
That too. But most importantly, it will repair Goal's brain implant.
Brain?
You know, re-merging the aspects of her character.
Yes.
Her entire consciousness was stored on a cartridge
Right, together with the Ascension codes.
that you need to gain access to the high boat. Exactly. After this procedure, Goal will be her old self again.
And then you can make use of the shower.
Shower? Why?
For the Ascension customs? Or did you think they'd let you into Elysium like that?
What? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, considering everything we know about that Cletus, he is an extremely clean person. So, If you want to pretend to be him, shower.
Hey, let me deal with that. You take care of goal. Or do I have to help you with that as well?
Not necessary. It's almost ready.
Cool. Almost? Oh, what do you mean, almost?
Oh, nothing bad. I just have to calibrate the data interface.
And once again, I have to do all the heavy lifting, right?
Not at all.
No problem. I can fillet a data thingy with one hand tied behind my back. You just have to press here, and...
Rufus, no! That throttles the fuel rods.
They can handle it.
Rufus, this calibration is really much too easy for you. Why don't you take care of the much more difficult professional mission?
Professional mission?
Of course. Doc still needs this thing that can't be found in this hotel room.
Oh, exactly. That, plasma...
exchange.
Whoop-de-doo.
Mammoth fur.
Relay.
A plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
Hard to come by.
Huh, for beginners like you maybe, but for a pro like me, it'll only take a jiffy. Hey, bozo, you old...
Pirate. Go ahead and say it.
Huh? Nah, how can you be a pirate without the cutter? I was gonna say, you old liver spot repository. You better get dressed. You don't want to shock Goal into another coma as soon as she wakes up, do you? Now, don't you think we should get dressed?
I can't. My clothes are in the laundry.
And if I bring them to you, will you finally cover up then?
Why should I?
Your nakedness is throttling my sense of aesthetics. No, don't! Especially when you do that thing with your legs. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Except that thing with your legs! Anything but that! Sorry, I've got to go. Don't take it personally. It's just your disgusting appearance. My eyes are smarting already. May I borrow your bag?
Sure, go ahead. So far, you've only taken away my home and my livelihood. Why not also take the bag with the last of my possessions?
Hey, cool. Thanks. Very considerate. It's stained.
Hey, that was irony.
I thought as much. Yeah, maybe next time you shouldn't put it next to the toilet when you're taking a pee.
Mammoth fur? Really?
And whoop-de-doo.
All right.
Huh? Easy. I hear something.
And the destroyer will pass through this door, and he will bear the sign of the beast.
I know that voice. That's...
And a dull knocking will precede his arrival, and he will say... Ow!
Oh, that's gonna leave a bump. Hey, don't mock me. You... Wait a second. I know you. You're...
Very busy.
No, you're the guy with the pipe. The soothsayer from Portofisco.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar.
Which basically disqualified me from being a soothsayer, doesn't it?
That's just hair splitting. I still think you're the fortune teller.
I'm often confused with someone else. For example, with Ansgar Meatcap, the famous head model.
Are you pulling my leg?
Why? We go to the same barber.
come on. I recognize you. What are you hiding?
Nothing. Unlike Ansgar, that they fought.
What was that mumbling just now? Are you talking to yourself?
I don't know what you're getting at.
It sounded like some sort of dubious apocalyptic sermon, like you might expect from some sinister sect leader.
Ah, yes, that. I was just rehearsing a song for my niece's birthday party.
And the destroyer will come through this door?
Bepo, the destroyer, king of comedians, do-do-do-da.
And he will bear the sign of the beast?
He bears the sign of the beast. He does an elephant impression. Dee-do-do-be-do, bo-bo-be-hey, be-bo-bo-hey. Congratulations, Emil Louis.
Emil Louis?
Yes, a popular ghost name on the Chapinot coast.
Stop pretending. I see through you.
Oh dear. That was to be expected. Of course, you were right. I am the fortune teller. But I don't like to use my abilities.
Oh yeah, there's nothing but junk on for the future, right?
More precisely, there's nothing on. The world is coming to an end.
Huh?
Yes, that was also my first reaction. The second was to pack all my things up and run away.
But that's nonsense.
I know. One cannot escape one's fate.
Exactly. You have to
come to terms with it.
What? No!
That is why I gathered like-minded people around me, to prepare for the unavoidable together.
You founded an apocalyptic sect?
Hey, can you think of a better time?
Tja, you're beyond help.
As are we all.
Like taking candy from a baby, just with fewer cavities.
There's nobody here.
That's nice. Then I can come in.
What? No, stop!
Too late. Hello? You there? Under the sheet?
There's nobody under the sheet.
Don't be silly. I can see you.
You're seeing a ghost?
Can't be. I don't believe in ghosts, especially not the creepy sort that hang around in dark hotel rooms and are eternally trapped between worlds until their poor souls finally find release.
I'm not a ghost, and it would be a release if you would disappear.
Not so hasty. If you aren't a ghost, what are you doing here all by yourself, in the dark, right next to that peephole into the next room?
Ooh, I am a ghost! Go away, or you will feel my supernatural ghostly strength! Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I am room service.
Very well. Then please clear away the dishes by the door.
Huh? But there aren't any dishes, but... Oh, just a sec. There's something here after all. Ow! Shards! Ow! Another shard! And... Aha! This isn't a shard, it's a knife! Ouch!